What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Golden Goddess, back in the building, back with another YouTube reading. I hope that you guys are having a blessed evening. I just recently got off work, and I just could not go to sleep without not giving y'all at least one reading. Also, I want to talk about my Patreon or whatever. I'm having some issues with that. There's a lot of things that you got to sign up for to get your Patreon going. So y'all gonna have to give me a little bit more time to get that situated and acclimated. And once I do that, I will make a video and let y'all know that my Patreon is up and running. But as for right now, I'm just gonna keep doing my videos on here until I get everything straight with my Patreon. Yeah. And so I don't have a fun fact today, but I hope that you guys are having a nice day. I'm gonna be doing FBG Duck, okay? Because ain't nobody never really do him. Like, we got a few readings, but we didn't really get a lot of readings, and I just feel like he deserves a reading too. Like, I want to know what happened. Like, you know, everybody have their speculations and stuff, but I want to find out for myself. And I was a very big fan of FBG Duck, and I was very saddened to know that he got killed. You know, like I really didn't choose no side. At the end of the day, if you make good music, you make good music. No matter who you are, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into. And I do not own the rights to his music. Just let that be known. And this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Spirit, we're going to be doing, matter of fact, because I know he is Sagittarius, but I don't know his birthday. So I know he is Sagittarius, though. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So, he was born on December 6th, 1993. His name is Carlton B. Weekly. Spirit. This reading is going to be about Carlton Weekly, born December 6th, 1993, aka FBG Duck. Spirit. How does FBG Duck feel about his death? Spirit, how does Carlton Weekly feel about his death? Spirit, how does Carlton Weekly feel about his death? So, to say the least, he's not happy about it. Like, he immediately saying, like, man, they killed me, man. I'm mad as hell about that. You know, and it has a lot to do with a fire sign, Aries, per se. This guy. And Cancer energy. 3 men. And I'm feeling like he's not happy about his death. He's upset. You know, it just is. He wasn't expecting this at all. And he didn't expect for it to be this person. It was like a shock. Spirit, please clarify. Spirit, please clarify the delight card for Carlton Weekly's reading. Spirit, please clarify the delight card for FBG Duck's reading. So we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person spun the Wheel of Fortune the other way to like hurt him, y'all. Yeah, so this is the guy. It's the person. He's an Aries fire sign. Spirit, could you please clarify? I'm not even going to use these. I'm supposed to be clarifying with these. My bad, y'all. Spirit, could you please clarify the compassion card for FBG Duck? Spirit, could you please clarify the compassion card for FBG Duck? So we got the 8 of Wands. Somebody wanted to fight with him about money, and like they came rushing in. Like there are 3 shooters, and they came rushing in to hurt him. He's very upset about his death, y'all. Spirit, could you please clarify the death card for FBG Duck's reading? Spirit, please clarify the death card for FBG Duck's reading. Spirit, please clarify the death card for FBG Duck's reading. So we got the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So the situation was like not balanced at all. Like, and it came to a surprise to him that he died, and that like he got shot before. I'm hearing that he's saying I've gotten shot before and I made it through, and I just thought that I would make it through this time. And that didn't happen, and his death devastated him, y'all. He want to talk to me. He said talk to him. FBG Duck, did you know the person who killed you? FBG Duck, did you know the person who killed you? FBG Duck, did you know the person who killed you? FBG Duck. Damn. FBG Duck, did you know the person who killed you? FBG Duck. FBG Duck, do you know the person that killed you? I took all of them because they flipped over. So we got love. So maybe a woman, a Cancer woman, she has a lot to do with this. And he's saying that like he was in love with her. Or maybe it was over a Cancer woman. And I got balance in reverse. So there was no like balance in a situation. Or he could have been into it with a Libra. That's what I'm getting. This is the Libra card. Like the situation wasn't balanced out with a Libra. And it has a lot to do with a female that he was in love with. This Libra and this female. Then we have initiation. This person was being initiated into something, so it's looking like he was initiated into something. The person that killed him, and that's why. And then we got joy in reverse. It came in reverse, y'all. And then we got Maiden Revolution. So, he's saying basically they were initiated into something and they thought that this would bring them joy, but it's not. It's actually going to backfire. That's why I came in reverse. Maiden Revolution, Aries woman again. Has a lot to do with this too. You've already got the Aries card. That could have represented her. I thought it was a man, but you know, it could take on, like, any person could take on divine masculine energy or divine feminine energy. Alright, y'all. Ooh, my heart. FBG Duck. Did FBG Cash backdoor you? FBG Duck. Did FBG Cash backdoor you? FBG Duck. Did FBG Cash backdoor you? So we have completion. Yeah, he backdoored him. It was completed. He's a part of like a sacred pact, sacred law that he has. Like I guess the rest of their crew. And the mother knows about this. She knows. She's not stupid. FBG Duck. How did you know that King Von was a sacrifice? FBG Duck. How did you know that King Von was a sacrifice? FBG Duck, how did you know that King Von was a sacrifice? He found out from a high priestess. Some woman he found out from. She might be a Gemini. And then we have criticism in reverse. And then we have mother perception in reverse. So he knew that he was a sacrifice because of a high priestess. Someone opened their mouth and wasn't supposed to tell him nothing. He wasn't supposed to know, but he ended up finding out because of this high priestess. And he confided in his mother and let her know, like, you know, about it. And his mom advice to him was to stay out of it, that it had nothing to do with him. And, you know, that's King's Von fate. And he didn't listen. Like, he was just too much of a caring individual. Like, even though him and King Von had beef, like, I'm feeling that he wanted to squash shit. Like, the shit had gotten old. Kids were born. Yeah. Spirit, could you please clarify the mother perception card for my FBG Duck reading? Spirit, please clarify the mother perception card for my FBG Duck reading. Spirit, okay, I'm just go with them. Strength in reverse. And 8 of Swords. So he's saying that, you know, his mother actually knew too. And she knew that this would happen to King Von. And this represents King Von. This came in reverse too, y'all. He's a Leo. He's the lion. And basically the mom knew too. Like, they knew. They knew because of that high priestess, and they weren't supposed to know. They weren't supposed to know. That's what I'm getting. Almost feels like somebody in Durk's camp. I don't know. Let me be quiet, y'all. Let me be quiet. Spirit. Did FBG Duck kill 051 Melly? Spirit, did FBG Duck kill 051 Melly? Spirit, did FBG Duck kill 051 Melly? Fire Maiden Revolution. That woman set 051 Melly up. And yeah, she's affiliated. So she got both of them killed. This Aries woman. Then we have Libra Energy, Maiden Clarity. Then we have the Oracle. Then we have Love. And then we have Compassion. So he's saying, like, you know, like, he ain't had nothing to do with that. He's like, it got something to do with these 3 people or whatever. A Libra, a Aries, or whatever. Basically, the same people that had him killed. That's what's going on here. And he's saying that, you know, him and Melly, they was cool pretty much. You know, but a woman did come between them, preferably a Capricorn. And people started to gossip about it, and that's when the setup started. Yeah. FBG Duck, did you know that King Von was going to die? FBG Duck, did you know that King Von was going to die? FBG Duck, did you know that King Von was going to die? FBG Duck, did you know that King Von was going to die? He knew. We got the Sorceress. He knew somebody did witchcraft on King Von. We got realization in reverse, but he said he didn't realize it until, like, it was too late and the setup was already in play. And then we have the ecstasy card or whatever. So there were some drugs involved in King Von's death. Wow. Let me clarify that. And the Sorceress card. Spirit, please clarify the Sorceress card for my FBG Duck reading. Spirit, please clarify the Sorceress card for my FBG Duck reading. Spirit, please clarify the Sorceress card for my FBG Duck reading. We got the Lovers, y'all. The Lovers. This has a lot. King's Bond death has a lot to do with love, passion, a crime of passion. And a woman that does witchcraft. Spirit, could you please clarify the ecstasy card? Ace for my FBG Duck reading. Spirit, could you please clarify the Ace ecstasy card for my FBG Duck reading? So we got the Five of Swords here. This could be a different woman too as well that brought this to King Von. These niggas. They're rushing in fast, coming in fast to kill that man. So he knew. And he knew to keep players too. That's why they probably killed him. FBG Duck. Were you murdered for warning King Von? FBG Duck, were you murdered for warning King Von? FBG Duck, were you murdered for warning King Von? So we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Came like this. Got the this is a Libra card. Got the Libra scales on here. Then we got the King of Cups. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So yeah, he was murdered for warning King Von too. Like, that's not the sole reason, that's partly the reason. He was murdered for warning King Von, and his Libra didn't like that at all. Because it was fucking with his bag. And he had to stand on business, and by doing that, has to have him killed. FBG Duck, did Lil Durk have you killed? FBG Duck, did Lil Durk have you killed? FBG Duck, did Lil Durk have you killed? So we got the King of Cups in reverse, or whatever. Yes, y'all. And then we got the Page of Wands in reverse. Yes. Yes. And the Knight of Swords. So he set that shit up. He got on the phone or whatever he had to do, make the calls. And the Knight of Swords, these Knight of Swords came in to kill him. FBG Duck, why do you feel that you was murdered? FBG Duck, why do you feel that you was murdered? FBG Duck, why do you feel that you was murdered? The Hermit. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. He feels that he was murdered because he didn't want to be a part of that industry shit, and he was in hermit mode. Like, fuck that shit, I can't do this. No. He wanted to be a star, but he didn't want to go as far as they wanted him to go. And the Knight of Pentacles proposes to him, and he was like, no. And then he also had problems with this Libra as well. He felt he was murdered for this Libra energy. FBG Duck, how do you feel about Lil Durk? FBG Duck, how do you feel about Lil Durk? FBG Duck, how do you feel about Lil Durk? FBG Duck, how do you feel about Lil Durk? Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. We've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Queen of Swords upright. We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. We've got the Moon in reverse. And we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. So he feels like, or whatever, like, they could have got money together, but because of all the beef they had from the past up until all the time that he was murdered, or whatever, it couldn't be rectified. And I hear that he tried to reach out to him, but Lil Durk didn't want to talk. And instead, he sent this Queen of Swords, and he's like, I didn't want to talk to her. I want to talk to him. I want him to be a man and stand up. And he didn't want to do that. And, like, they just weren't cool at all. And there was a lot of, like, arguing, a lot of talking about it. And, yeah, like, he just don't like Lil Durk, period. And I don't blame him. FBG Duck was the man recording, the man that was recording you, one of the shooters, was the man, one of the mans that was recording you, one of the shooters. FBG Duck, the man that was recording, was he one of the shooters that shot you? So yeah, I mean, he was one of the shooters, it looks like, and he was there to spread the information that he was about to die. And he did it for cups, bag, money. And that's the 8 of Swords, by the way. And then we got the 5. I mean, what am I saying, Swords? The 8 of Cups, and then the 5 of Cups, and then the 3 of Cups. It was over stability. Like, he wanted stability. So, yeah, he played a part in his murder. FBG Duck, did you and King Von do a song together? FBG Duck, did you and King Von do a song together? FBG Duck, did you and King Von do a song together? King of Cups, hell no, I would never do a song with him. Page of Wands, there was talk about it, but this Knight of Swords was in the way. And the King of Cups. FBG Duck, how do you feel about King Von? FBG Duck, how do you feel about King Von? FBG Duck, how do you feel about King Von? We got the 8 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Swords. The 10 of Cups. So, what I'm getting at is, like, he absolutely hated him at one point, or whatever, and this is where they were before. He absolutely hated him, and he felt like he got in the way of his money and his bag. And he seen how Lil Durk and them was doing him, or whoever King Von was dealing with was doing him. And he feels like that, you know, they could have been cool. They could have had a happy ending, but other people, like, intervened in that. They didn't want them to be cool. That's what I'm getting. Spirit, could you please clarify the 8 of Swords card for my FBG Duck reading? Spirit, please clarify the 8 of Swords card for my FBG Duck reading. So I got compassion. Keep getting this card. Compassion. There's no compassion. Like, there was no compassion. Then we got the Oracle. And then we've got love, Cancer energy. So him and King Von had beef over a female. This is what this all stemmed from. I was listening to him because he talks a lot. He got a lot to say, y'all. Spirit, did FBG Duck's mom's boyfriend have FBG Duck killed? Did FBG Duck's mom boyfriend have FBG Duck killed? So, we've got fear, upright Aquarius energy. Like, the boyfriend did something to his mom. Okay, we got mom, birth mother here in reverse. And, yeah, he has something to do with it, too. Because there's completion card in reverse here. Wow, y'all. This is surprising. FBG Duck, do you have any messages for your mother? FBG Duck, do you have any messages for your mother? FBG Duck, do you have any messages for your mother? Here we go. Sacred Law, y'all. Libra energy. Fool. Isolation. Libra energy. So we got lots of Libra energy here on this board. And he's like, please watch yourself, Mom. This Libra is really got it in for you. They do not like you. And they're part of a sacred pact. Don't be no fool. Because, Mama, you ain't no fool. And you always told me you ain't raised one. Don't let this Libra isolate you. That's the message she got from his mom. FBG Duck, do you have any messages for your children? FBG Duck, do you have any messages for your children? FBG Duck, do you have any messages for your children? So we have realization, sorceress, ecstasy. So he's just saying, like, you know, his baby's mothers really need to watch over his children and realize, you know, this is a really crazy situation. And they will go to the extremes to hurt them too. And it's all behind this witch bitch. And this could represent his baby mama. He's like, just watch it, honey, watch it. Watch over my kids to his baby mother. Spirit, could you please clarify the ecstasy card for FBG Duck? Hermit mode. He's telling his baby mama, like, his baby mamas, y'all gotta live in hermit mode with my kids. Like, y'all cannot be out here with my kids because they want my kids too. And I can't have that. FBG Duck, will there be justice in your case? FBG Duck, will there be justice in your case? FBG Duck, will there be justice in your case? So we have integrity here, upright. We have pessimism here, upright. And we have chariot, upright, Cancer energy. So from what this look like, the police, they're really acting with integrity to try to solve his case. But it is just absolutely mind-boggling to them. The rabbit hole goes deep. And it's a person that hides behind a mask that they're trying to figure out how they played a part in his death. Spirit, please clarify the pessimism card for FBG Duck reading. Spirit, please clarify the pessimism card for my FBG Duck reading. We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in reverse. So the Knight of Wands has some information in regards to his death, but he don't want to come forward with it because he's scared of an Aquarius person, energy, whatever. Spirit, could you please clarify the Chariot card for my FBG Duck reading? Spirit, please clarify the Chariot card for my FBG Duck reading. Yeah, this Knight of Swords has a lot to do with his death, y'all. FBG Duck, did your label have you killed? FBG Duck, did your label have you killed? FBG Duck, did your label have you killed? The Empress, a woman in his label. Alright, y'all, I'm giving up because my video done hit 30 minutes. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And let me know how y'all like this FBG Duck reading. Y'all have a blessed evening. Thank you for tuning in with Boss Moves Tarot. Have a blessed night. Peace.